I'm ready to sign them papers. Papers. I'm ready to sign them papers by Usher. Greetings, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Vedic. Some of my Leos are definitely dealing with a divorce settlement. And out of all the signs, I always get the most hate on my Leo readings. And I swear it's because it's like from Leos that are in relationship who are like, no, we're not getting divorced. Okay, guess what? There are like a billion readers, not a billion, but there are definitely hundreds of thousands of readers. So if I'm not your reader, I'm not your reader. And you guys, I know like 3 Leos personally who are all in the middle of divorce settlements right now. So if that's not you, then it's not you. And if you're not in a relationship, then there will be something here for you too. But generally speaking, it's not like I'm saying this is only for divorced Leos or Leos who are getting divorced. It's just picking up an energy that some of my Leos are abso-freaking-lutely in the middle of a divorce, or they are definitely contemplating it. They're ready for their papers. We have strength in reverse. Leo. Okay, so for my Leos who aren't necessarily getting a divorce or something, some of my Leos are feeling very challenged during this time. They feel like they can't express in the normal Leo way. I mean, we have your card in reverse here. So if this isn't necessarily about a divorce, think about it like an internal divorce with the self. It's like you're divorcing a part of yourself. You're divorcing an illusion that perhaps the way the world used to run could go. Although I'm sorry, but it's just showing up here really loud because we have the 3 of Cups crossing you, and 3 of Cups is that good old third party energy, Leo. So, and yeah, I know for a fact that 2 of the divorces that I know about are because of a third party energy. Now, Leo, if you're not getting divorced, if you're in partnership, if you're single, then this 3 of Cups with this strength is saying that you have been, there's like a part of you that you are trying to define, or you've tried to define yourself as to be a certain thing, and the universe is not letting you wear that illusion anymore. It's saying, no, it's actually time for you to show up in a different way. There is a new beginning here that wants you, because this Ace of Pentacles is in your subconscious energy. So subconsciously, you are being driven to go towards something new, a brand new beginning that's actually going to be stabilizing. And you don't feel like you have the strength to do this because you may be a little scattered. You may be your energies are spread to too many resources. Like you need to consolidate your resources and put all of your energies into one thing. So some of my Leos could be foggy right now. They could feel like they don't have their highest strength right now. They could feel like it's hard to focus. But the universe is coming through here with an Ace of Pentacles in your subconscious energy. So be looking for the stability coming in soon, because it is going to be coming in soon. We have the Knight of Wands, but that's crowning you. So Knight of Wands could be a Sagittarius, could be any other fire sign, coming in quick, hot, passionate. However, this could be someone who just wants to come in for a good time, not a secure time. They want to, Knights come and they go. They come in, they get what they want, and then they leave. Knights are charming. They know exactly how to say what they need to say to get their needs met, and then they go on to the next. It's just the Knight energy. It's just what Knights do. Knights don't own a kingdom for a reason. We have death as your past energy. So again, like I said, for some of my Leos, it's definitely a divorce situation that you're going through. Definitely a big breakup, a big transformation. Giant transformation of relationship here, relationship with self. If you are dealing with a third party energy, or if you found out that, okay, well, they didn't cheat because they didn't physically cheat, I'm sorry, but me personally, this is just me personally speaking, speaking of which, Page of Swords is your future energy. So definitely someone's spying, someone is coming in to offer something, someone is, it's an immature energy. Anyway, I'm going everywhere, all over the place. So for those Leos who this isn't a divorce energy, this isn't a breakup like that, it's that you are going through a total transformation of self. It's like how you used to present yourself, how you used to do things, you no longer can do. And the universe is indeed taking your strength away from that thing because you aren't supposed to be doing that thing. It's saying that you are, with the 3 of Cups can also be a celebratory card, but I don't see it to be a celebratory card with this situation specifically. However, it will be a celebratory situation in the future. Right now, it's something where your energies are spread thin. You may be wanting to start an instrument. The universe might want you to start an instrument. Maybe you're doing something else that was very passionate, but the passion was missing a true, deeper spiritual component. And the 3 of Cups is coming in here because it is with instruments and singing. The Spirit is asking you to start playing an instrument, to put more time into your spirituality. And if you are someone who's into sacred sexuality, sex coaches, I know many sex coaches who are Leos, it's asking you to put a deeper spiritual component into this and to actually create more of a foundation with your own spirit, to create more of a relationship with the water element within yourself and to use water. Divination with water would be really powerful here, spending time in the bathtub, meditating in the bathtub, getting in a theta state, spending time around water, spending time near water. We have a page of coins as your path energy. Okay, so we have 2 pages here. Pages can represent kids, but they can also just represent like a brand new beginning, a brand new offer, something that is like a breadcrumb that could lead to something larger later. It's kind of like, oh, and we have 8 of Wands is your environment. So someone is definitely going to be coming in hot here. Someone's definitely going to communicate. But with that Knight of Wands as your crown with the death energy and the strength in reverse, you might be like so weak. Okay, for some people, this is like, you have someone who is your weakness and they're going to reach out to you to hook up and you're going to communicate with them. You're going to be like, I want something stable. And they're just going to be like, I just want to say something charming because I just want to come in for a good, quick time. And in the past, you've already done this. You've already been there, done that. You may be lying to yourself that this person isn't doing this to multiple people, but they're indeed doing this to multiple people. This is definitely an energy here of just someone who, all of this energy here is just very immature. Everything here is just very immature. We don't have kings or queens on the deck. We have pages, we have the strength in reverse, we have the 3 of cups, we have the death card, we have the Knight of Wands, who's the most flaky knight of them all, but also the most charming, the most handsome. No, Valerie, he says this, but he told me that, but he did this. Of course he did. He's a knight. He's the Knight of Passion. Of course he did. You don't have to tell me. Of course he did. Of course he did. Yeah, did he give you a stable offer too, like a brand new beginning? Was he like, it's going to be different this time, babe? Or was she like, it's going to be different this time, babe? I bet they did. And I bet they texted you out of nowhere. They're going to text you or call you out of nowhere. Be on the lookout. They're going to communicate, Leo. Curious what this outcome's going to be. Woo. The 4 of Cups showed itself. So someone has all these cups around them, but they're thinking about the one that they don't have. They're like, yeah, I have this, yeah, I have that, but don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. Pave paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, bop, bop, bop. Ooh, bop. All right. We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Cancer had this. I feel like another card, and we have this. Okay, so Hopes, Dreams, and Fears is 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You are fearing that this isn't actually going to kick off stability. This is beyond the 7 of Pentacles. So this is definitely someone you already have a past relationship with. This is definitely someone that you're already in cahoots with, so to speak. This is not a new energy. This is not a new person. I don't see new energy on here. The only thing that could possibly be new is the future energy. Page of Swords could be someone that's like spying on you, that's watching you, or you could be spying on someone or watching someone. And this 3 of Cups energy, if it's not third-party energy, it's just that things are kind of de-mo-me with your past. I don't know what those sounds are, Leo. Something is just kind of like dull, but it's comfortable. You're used to it and you can make it work, but you're not expanding in the way that the universe wants you to expand, Leo. And so 3 of Cups with the Page of Swords could be someone coming in here new to kind of be like, hey, play instruments with me, or hey, do this with me. And you're like, oh, you know, like me and my partner have this thing going and we do this whole thing, but this looks cool. And so you're like, you know, I'm just gonna like, you know, FaceTime with this person and see what it's like if we, you know, can collaborate in some. It's definitely going to be a quick communication, although with all this quarantine, I'm feeling it's going to be FaceTime or Zoom conversation going over here. Hopefully you're not traveling. Please don't travel. With the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, so Hopes, Dreams, and Fears, so you're definitely thinking with the past person. Some of you guys are wondering, oh no, is this going to ruin the stability that I have with the previous existing situation? Or some of you guys are wondering, oh no, is this divorce going really slow? It's taking too long. Well, with that 8 of Wands coming in hot, I do feel like, you know, ready to sign those papers. I do feel like the divorce is coming for you sometime in May. Your outcome is a start in reverse. So feeling like a lack of hope in a situation, feeling like the dreams that you had set out for, that you had planned, are just kind of getting stunted right now. If you had like workshops planned, etc., all of that may have just gotten halted, which is with that 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And so some of my Leos are just feeling like, in the start in reverse, I believe Aries or Taurus, some other, could have been Gemini. Aries, Taurus, or Gemini got that in reverse as well. So I'm feeling for some of you guys, it's just that your plans are being stunted. Your plans are just on the back burner, but we do still have the star energy here, you guys. And so you're equally, even though it's in reverse, I do feel like you're still building something. You are still creating something. It is still going. It's just not going to happen now. I really think that June, a lot of these things are going to blow over. I think June is going to be a really solid month. I do believe that the next 2 months is just going to be a time for you. The 8 of Pentacles can also be you're working on creating this. So it's like, okay, if your workshop didn't get to happen, if these things didn't get to happen because of this whole pandemic going on, this is the perfect time, Leo, for you to really work on yourself. So it's still the Eight of Pentacles. It's not reversed as a negative way. It's reversed because you're internalizing it. So some of the decks that I have actually only read reversals, not as oppositional, but they actually read the reversal as an internal energy, as a more receptive, feminine energy. So same with the star energy. With the Eight of Pentacles and the star here, it's like these are in reverse because you are actually going to come out at the end of these 2 months, and you're going to come out as a new person. You're going to come out as a new person who has actually done the work within. So right now, it may feel a little hopeless. You may feel times where you feel like your strength is being taken from you, but I do feel that you are going to have a push. You're going to have a spark of inspiration with that Page of Pentacles as your path energy. You are going to see some sort of like, you know, maybe if I just do this a little bit every day. This is the perfect time, you guys, to start like a 30-day program, a 60-day program, to start something where it's like, you know, 30 days to a headstand, or 30 days to a better this, or 30 days, you know, even if it's just 30 days of reading, learning about something that you're wanting to read and learn about, if you're wanting to learn about music. So, you know, I just started playing an instrument like a year ago, and I have some awesome music theory books that have CDs that go along with them, and I'm taking this time to actually spend time every day going through those things. So this is a perfect time to actually gain your skills. You know, and I've had those books for a year, and I do slowly go through certain things, and I'm always playing my harp, and I'm always going through that musically, but this time that we're in quarantine is the perfect time to really keep building on your skills, to really keep capitalizing on them. That was the word that I was looking for earlier. So, Leo, this is a perfect time to capitalize on your skills, build the star within, build the pentacles within, and then after everything is lifted, whenever you release your program again, whenever you release your, you know, workshops again, it's going to be on a whole new level, and you're going to be on a whole new caliber, and that's a perfect situation. You know, we have, again, there is someone I feel like that's spying. There is someone here. There's underlying energy that's trying to distract you. And what's distraction is traction is, you know, togetherness. Distraction is untogetherness, the opposite of unity. So oppositional of unity. So there's definitely an energy here that's trying to pull you away from unity. There's definitely here an energy that's going to communicate quickly, that doesn't necessarily want you to almost get your strength. Like, I'm almost feeling for some of my Leos, you just have so many untapped reserves of talents and things, and because the world knows you to be one way, or you know yourself to be one way, you haven't even tapped into these untouched reserves that exist within you. And this is the perfect time, Leo, for you to really do some deep work with water, deep work with instruments, and really tap into what Spirit is actually wanting you to do with your life, the direction. I feel like there's a big life path change. I'm seeing a river that's being like cut in half, and you went one way, and you're like wondering now, what if I went that other way? But it's perfect because as you go down the one way and you're wondering what if you went the other way, there will be an opportunity here where you'll see a new mouth. You'll see a new mouth that you can actually divert and go and try the other way. Again, like there will be another opening to that previous window. Like if you felt like you missed an opportunity, Leo, the opportunity is not missed. I feel like there is an opportunity here for you, especially this Page of Swords. I mean, look, he's presenting, and the Page of Pentacles, she's presenting, and we do have masculine and feminine energies here, and both of these are your future energies, your two future energies. Now, again, I do feel like if this is someone, it's like you and this person, you may know of each other's existence, but you haven't quite been in cahoots yet, because both of you guys are internally working on becoming the star, becoming something that you are going to, you know, you're meant, okay, I just got chills down my left side and my right side, my right thigh, and my left foot just twitched. So this is a definite yes. Some of you guys, you don't even know, like this is the beginning of a business opportunity or beginning of a relationship that you don't even know, like you don't even know how amazing it's going to be, because both of you guys are internally working and creating this stability. You're working on these skills. So Leo, think about something, if you have an instrument, whatever it is that you're like, yeah, I'm not really that good at that, but I have this, that, and the other. Spend 30 days and focus on that and see where you get, because Leo, Spirit wants these cards to be upright. Spirit wants you to come out with these at the end of this whole quarantine situation, but you can't come out with these yet because, yeah, it is new to you. But again, remember that if it exists in you, the urge exists in you, it's because you've done that previously from previous lifetimes, or your bloodline has done this. So it's like a business or some sort of art that your bloodline has already mastered. And so even though you and this carnation haven't really mastered it yet, but it's something you are, new to, that you're a page to it because it exists in your bloodline. So tap into these reserves, Leo, and do not underestimate yourself, and give yourself, I like to do things at the beginning of my day because I'm a lot more, I don't like doing things at the beginning of my day, just to be honest, but I'm a lot more productive if I do. So if you make yourself allocate the first 2 hours, no social media, the first 2 hours, I'm just going to work on, learning this instrument. I'm just going to work on reading this book. I'm just going to work on my 30-day program to this, that, and the other. I'm just going to work on these things. And then, the rest of your day, you can do whatever things you have allocated for the day. But if you can really set aside those 2 hours and every day just put a little bit of work in, just chip in a little bit, just put, a couple coins in the piggy bank, it adds up. So, all right, let's see what your runes say, Leo. Know yourself, know your worth. 0 to 100 real quick. Drake. Oh my gosh. How perfect is that, Leo? Okay, so this is literally going to be 0 to 100 real quick after this whole quarantine situation. I also see 0 to 100 real quick with that Knight of Wands and the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands can also be one of the most spiritual cards in the deck because traditionally speaking, the 8 of Wands is the only card that doesn't have a human in it. It's just of spirit. It's just of the esoteric. It's just of the metaphysical realms. So we do have in this 8 of Wands, there is a human, so to speak, but it's a centaur. And centaurs, I love centaurs. In another life, I was definitely married to a centaur. Yeah, I said that. Woo! All right. We have 2 runes that came out for you guys. Of course. Interesting. Of all the readings I've done, I've never pulled this rune yet. It is the rune of Tiwaz. Just kidding. I've definitely pulled this for Gemini. I've pulled this rune once for Gemini. And then we have Rido, 5, but Rido's in reverse. So, because Rido is the rune of travel. So we can't travel right now. So that's why it's in reverse. But you will be traveling. Right now it's a slingshot effect. You're pulling back, you're building your skills, 0 to 100 real quick. You may feel like you're at the 0, but you're not. Put in those coins to the piggy bank a little bit every day, Leo. Little goes a long way. We've got Tur. So Tur is the root of the heavens. This is supported by a pillar, a spear point, the North Star. This is all about law, having a just victory. As I already said, there is definitely an air of divorce for some of my Leos. I'm only saying some. I'm not saying all of you guys are getting divorced. I'm just saying. It's definitely here. This is about strategy, loyalty, the justice system, repression, being a slave to the loins, and misuse of trust. So with the Knight of Wands is definitely a slave to his loins. Absolutely, he's a slave to his loins. Death to that situation, though. We've got litigation and legal matters. Again, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. This is all about temperance through sacrifice, courage, having a right cause, fairness through balancing of the scales. Do not be thrown off balance by the chaos of your environment, Leo. So this is like how I said that 3 of Cups can kind of be you're feeling distracted with the Page of Swords. People are reaching out to you, like a bunch of pages are like, hey, so what are you doing during quarantine? Hey, we should get on FaceTime. Hey, we should do this. Leo? Be intentional with your energy. Be intentional with your minutes of the day. Oh, we're in quarantine. It's time to just rest and relax. If you really need that, do that for a couple days, but get back on the horse. When you fall, you get back on the horse, Leo, every time. This is all about being cool, calm, and collected. This is asserting with confidence, yielding to the right solutions. This is understanding that the arrowhead will point to the way and the warrior will humbly follow. So that's like the 8 of Wands. You may get a spirit message and then you're being called to just innately follow. It's not even, something that someone else is telling you to do or you're telling yourself to do. It's like led by a dream. This is about honesty, loyalty, and disloyalty. Call on for sound judgment. This is about victory, spiritual courage, your will and your strength. This is also known as the primal father, fidelity and infidelity. The arrow points to heaven, an inner journey, the inner journey at the highest stage of the inner journey. Only the most brave are chosen by Odin at the front gates to enter. This is all about having deep responsibility and the cost of that. This is understanding the one-handed God who sacrificed his hand to trick the wolf Fenris into being chained to have a just victory for his kingdom. So you may have to, everything calls for sacrifice, Leo. So something is definitely asking here that you sacrifice something, and you may be like, no, I don't wanna. and I don't want to sacrifice this. But the longer that you wait, Leo, the more uncomfortable it's going to get, and the more stagnant energy is going to get. With Rido in reverse, this is the Sun Chariot, Thor's War Chariot. This is natural circulation, the Sun Wheel, travel, which is not happening at this time, which is why I think it's in reverse. It's also about being too controlling, doing things at the wrong time, irregularity, unexpected synchronicities, coincidences. The journey is indeed the destination. This is about the hero's journey, taking right action, counsel, decision-making, nobility by merit, so you're earning it, which is all about the Eight of Pentacles and the Star card in reverse. You're doing them internally right now, so you can really earn this whenever you travel on the other end of this. This is also about going through a crisis, but through that, you gain self-mastery, so it's perfect, Leo. You're in a state of self-mastery. This is about recklessness, being a hypocrite, living in the present, access to your inner voice on a whole new level, blending personal and world rhythms, protection while you're traveling, mastering your circumstances. This says that actions are always over words. This is the deepest personal life journey that one could go on. This is about seeping into your inner compass, journeying away from your fear and past experiences that act as too much baggage to travel effectively forward with. So you can't travel effectively when you carry past shit with you because it weighs a lot. This also exposes hidden dangers around you. This will balance out right and wrongs, but in reverse, it's out of balance. This is about relocating, beneficial change to a situation, achievement and acceleration, overcoming obstacles, sudden and surprising news, big change, fluidity, using your instincts to push through, which the Eight of Wands definitely feel an instinctual thing here. This is all about rigidity, depression, when it's reversed, being inactive, show more patience, and avoid big decisions while it's in reverse. So let's see what the ponies have for my Leos. 0 to 100 real quick, huh? God, Leo, you're just getting 2 cards always. Everyone else just got 1, but you guys are getting 2. So you have infinite power. Ooh, you're about to receive a magnificent vibration. Yeah, you are. You have the Star and the Eight of Pentacles. Of course you are. You can't feel it yet, but it's coming at you. It's about to slingshot at you, Leo. Visualize a wheel of light about you, a circle of light that showers upon you as you make your way through this next time period. From this creative space, as you become more aware of its benefit, you will be able to use all of your productive self. Love is filling your being, and you are now basking in the glory of the light. Fully enjoy this part of your journey. It is well earned, and this will balance out some of the challenging times of your past. From this space, you can move forward in manifesting all of your heart's desires, Leo. Seek to remember this feeling so that you can draw upon it when challenges appear in your future. Trust that joy will return to your life many times through the journey, as will the valleys. This is all about the mystical. The vastness of your purpose and the energies of the universe are before you at this time. What was once mundane and straightforward now seems to be full of mystery. Your understanding of the mystical energies is deepening, Leo. You feel expansive and at one with the vibrations of energy of all creation. Cleanse your thoughts and convert energy to the greater good at this time. The profoundly understood are becoming more familiar and clear. Remain in every present moment. Stay in contact with yourself. You're being challenged to recognize yourself as the master creator of every moment, Leo. Take responsibility for all that you put out energetically as you move through your world. The mystical truth is to believe and hold that others and your own self are already whole, perfect, and complete. Everyone's already whole and perfect and complete. You have nothing to fix, Leo. Hold that everything is unfolding before you with divine inspiration, in divine time, with divine ease, so mote it be. What a perfect ending for you guys. You have a paint and an Andalusian. So, paints are really rugged Western horse, Andalusians, Spanish horse, very romance, the Renaissance horse. So some of my Leos definitely, you have like a Western side to you, and you also have like a Renaissance medieval side to you. And it's important to play on both sides. So I love you guys, and I'll see you shortly for your end of the month readings.